In little more than 18 months, the UK will lead a multinational force that can be deployed quickly to deter any Russian threat to NATO territory. It's called the Very High Readiness Joint Task Force, with the Royal Artillery providing much of the firepower. Gunners from 2-6 Regiment have already started preparing for the new role at Senelager training ranges in Germany. From there, Rob Olver reports.
A well-camouflaged AS-90 blasts a high-explosive round towards a target several kilometres away. Until this year, the 155mm howitzers had never fired on the Senelager training ranges. It's also new for most of the crews manning mobile artillery pieces that gunners call vehicles.
You've got those that have never been on an armoured vehicle. They've done some basic training on it. They've done a course but never deployed an exercise in it. And you've got sort of the older and bolder who kind of is Back to the Future. There you go. So it just seems like yesterday we're doing it again.
Grid 8532 4645, direction 2620, out.
For the gun crews of 2-6 Regiment Royal Artillery, firing powerful AS-90s was once second nature. Then for nearly a decade the focus was on Afghanistan and using smaller, lighter weapons.
It was gunnery the same as this, but instead of using a 155 caliber, which the AS-90 is, we used a 105 caliber, which is a smaller gun. It's towed, it's on wheels, it's not on tracks, so you need a vehicle. The crew is a lot smaller. For me, like I say, it's completely new. All I've ever really been before is light roll. It's good. I'm enjoying it and learning quite a lot. Again, a lot of the lads as well. We've also this will be their first exercise with armour.
Now 2-6 Regiment's gun batteries are gearing up for a key role in a brand new NATO formation. In 18 months they'll be in the so-called Spearhead and on 48-hour standby. As the Ukraine war continues, the force is meant to deter Russian attacks on NATO territory. The Royal Artillery's AS-90s are intended to give added punch.
We have had to become more agile and efficient in our use of training resources and use a single training outcome use a single training event to deliver many training outcomes. So that has made us think about our training perhaps harder than we would have done in the past. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because we're maximising the training benefit we can get from each and every activity.
It's my first live rounds today. It's exhilarating, it's a good experience like I said before, and it's just fun more than anything. It's good training as well, so you get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
It's always more fun being out in the field than it is stuck back in camp. And this is what we train to do. This is what gets all the buttons going at the moment.
2-6 Regiment gunners joined NATO's Spearhead force in January 2017. Before then, there's 18 months of intensive training in Bavaria, Scotland and Canada. Rob Olver, Forces News, Senelager in Germany.